Welcome back to Fort Valley State University at Wildcat Stadium here for the Gridiron Classic. We got Macon County and Southwest right behind us. We're going to go through the game picks for tonight's games. Why don't we pick one right now? Southwest, Macon County, who you got?
Well, it's halftime right now. Southwest is up by 5. It's been a really good game so far, but I think Southwest is going to pull out. They just looked a little more impressive on the offensive side of the ball, especially through the air.
Yeah, absolutely. Southwest looks great. I don't know, I originally had the Bulldogs in this one, so I think I'm going to stick with Macon County making a run in the second half. For our other games for tonight, we got John Miller's Bethlehem. What do you got?
All right, so John Miller's and Bethlehem, that should be a decent game. I'm going to take John Miller's. I think they're going to get back on track with how they were doing before they lost that state championship last year.
Yeah, same here. I think JMA gets it tonight. They get the win. Tatnall Square, Brookstone, who you got?
I'm going to take Tatnall in this one. I don't know much about Brookstone. I like to see Tatnall kind of try to get things going. You know, it should be an interesting game for sure.
Yeah, I hope Tatnall does well tonight, bouncing off a 5-7 season. We also got Eagles Landing headed to the MAC to take on Northside. Who you got in this one?
I'm going to take Northside. This is a team that started last season pretty strong. They got into that tough game with Warner Robins. It kind of derailed things. You know, this is Northside has to get a home game for them. Eagles Landing, that's a bit of a drive down from McDonough. It'll be interesting to see how it plays out, but I've got Northside.
Yeah, I think we got Northside as well. We're rooting for the home team here. And then, of course, we've got veterans heading to Jones County up in Gray. Chastain and this Jones County team, I got to go with them in this one. They look really good.
I also am going to go with Jones County. They were a pretty strong team last year. Granted, a couple of new players, you know, at quarterback and whatnot, but I feel like there's still a lot of continuity with some of the surrounding pieces. I'm going to go with Jones County.
Absolutely. Jones County QB Devin Edmonds, most under-recruited QB in Georgia. And finally, the game of the week tonight, Northeast taking on Peach County. Who do you have? Actually, I spoke with the two coaches earlier. We're going to see what they had to say earlier this week. Our first game of the week matchup of the 2024 high school football season features the Northeast Raiders taking on the Peach County Trojans in the nightcap of the inaugural Gridiron Classic. The Raiders are coming off another great 8-3 season under former Northeast player and now head coach Jeremy Wiggins, entering his 7th year at the helm. The Raiders look to get past the first and second round exits of the playoffs of the last few years. On the other side of the field, Trojans head coach Marquise Westbrook is entering his 2nd season at Peach County, hoping to bounce back from their 4-7 record, the first losing season in the program since 1986. Westbrook knows if his team does the little things right, they have a chance to compete. But this game is more than just football. These two coaches won games together at Warner Robins years ago. Now they stand on opposing sidelines with nothing but love and respect for the other side.
Me and Westbrook, we talk a lot. We talk about it every month. You know, we real good friends, and we stay in contact. You know, that year we played in Peach, Warner Robins, you know, we just stayed in contact and, you know, continue to be friends on and off the field. So I'm proud of Coach Westbrook. You know, he's one of them guys, you know, you look to, you know, when you need an answer, and, you know, that's the kind of relationship we want to keep.
He's a great coach, a phenomenal guy. He does a great job with his program, and those kids love him. So I know he's a competitor. He's going to have his kids ready to play. I got to have my kids ready to play. At the end of the day, man, it's about the game, you know, and getting your team and getting your program ready to play. And after that, you know, we can still do our thing.
Mention what?
And there you go, Coach Wiggins taking on Coach Westbrook. Love the relationship between the two from Warner Robins past. So who you got in tonight's game of the week?
I am going to go with the Peach County Trojans. I was very impressed with the fact they beat Warner Robins in scrimmage last week. Peach County is not typically a school that goes under 500. I think they're going to bounce back this year in Marquise Westbrook's 2nd year and get a big win tonight.
Yeah, I agree. I think the Trojans do really well this season. I think they have a lot of weapons on the offensive side of the ball. But I did pick Northeast because I love a good run game, and they are going to do great on the running game tonight. It'd be interesting to see how Peach County is going to match that on the defensive line, if they're going to be able to stop the run. And on the other side of the ball, is Northeast going to be able to shut down the Peach County offense?
Yeah, Peach County, and I feel like they're a little more dynamic. They can throw it and they can run it. Obviously, you know, Northeast might have a bit of a better run game, but if Peach County does have an answer for that, how's that passing game for Northeast going to stand up against that Trojan defense?
Yeah, correct. Senior quarterback DJ Hudson for the Peach County Trojans wants to be more of a vocal leader. He's going to be out here showing going off. He's going to be on the field trying to make sure he gets these underclassmen behind him so they can get a 1-0 win here. But catch highlights of our game of the week tonight on the End Zone, 41 NBC at 11. Can't